Some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Tonight, it'll be Charlotte going up against Dallas. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So off the tip at Charlotte. Inside. And finished off by Collison.
Well, that didn't take long. You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen.
Oh, right here!
Left side, Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
And Levine throws it down.
Don't sleep on this young guy's athleticism. Levine can get up with the best of him. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And Green, no good on that one.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. There's Beal with the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Sarr, the screen. Back to Green. And it's Green slapping it down.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Lillard. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Charlotte trails by 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Rolenko into the lane. And he dunks it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Westbrook. Rip missing on the 3. Sarr the screen. Now here is Kirilenko. And it's denied.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Goodness, Darren Peterson, take the stage. Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a great finish! Oh my gosh.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
Tatum drills it from distance.
3 points.
Well, that's just a good-looking jumper from distance there.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Yesufu gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Dallas leading by 3. To the middle. Outside for Randall. Pass to Peterson. Shoots over Curry. Peterson misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Hits it from three-point range.
I know it's a long three, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Driving the lane. Outside Wilson. Hits the three-point bomb. Wilson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The drive by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
They get the rebound. Launches a three. Yesufu gets the bucket. Yesufu's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
Pass to Peterson. Over to the wing. Now Clingan. And that one comes up a bit short. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Number 13.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
Charlotte calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Charlotte trails by 3. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Pass to Randall. Here's Peterson. Covered by Lillard. Into the lane. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
And Lillard gets it to go. "15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Garnett left side. Pass to Yesufu. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
Above the rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it up.
That one falls.
Well, I like that shot. It's important to be able to take advantage of opportunities at all three levels.
Dallas leading by 4. From deep three-point land. The putback. And Sarr throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Thompson for 3. That shot is off. And so here is Dallas. Westbrook drives in. And Adebayo sends it back. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's Green with the jam.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
A nice shot by Collison.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. It's tipped.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
Charlotte calls timeout. Here's Tatum. He's got 8. Outside Curry. To the paint. Taken away by Kirilenko. Back to Sarr. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. The trade. Rebound. Bill Walton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
Kirilenko makes it off the glass. And Dallas leads by 4.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Green. Green with the block.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
Pass to Peterson. Now Wilson launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wilson's got 6 points.
At this point of his career, Wilson's not going to light you up from 3, but he's worked hard on that shot, and it is definitely improving.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
For Dallas, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. That free throw, no good. Charlotte making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Collison for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And we get some fireworks there to finish the quarter. That 3 ties it up as we go down to home.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Charlotte calls timeout. Here's Adebayo. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
2 shots. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question. He's so quick off the floor. Wilson with the easy dude.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Adebayo down low. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Yesufu. Hamilton with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That's good from Hamilton. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Fires from 18. Sinks the big jumper.
Okay, showing some touch there. Good to see Klingon wanting to expand his offensive repertoire.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, emphatic stuff there from Peterson.
Charlotte calls timeout. Charlotte leading by 5. Got it to go.
Well, Lillard is certainly willing to share the ball. A great passer, and that gets overlooked quite a bit.
wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
And there's the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Tatum! And he misses the J. From outside, Beal with the block. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
A three-pointer. Good.
Such a competitive player. Peterson wants to respond to threes with one of his own.
Walton inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here goes on Donovan Clingan.
Shooting for Charlotte.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Dallas trails by 11. Finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
Shoots the three. He drills the three.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it misses.
Dallas foul.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Shooting for Charlotte. Chris Bosh at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bosh. Here's Peterson. Going inside. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
The drive by Green. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Lillard fires. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. It's stolen by Green, so no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Please take Teir to get on stage.